Good morning. I'm Heath McMahon of Melbourne Water, and today I'll be giving you an insight into Melbourne Water's digital engineering program, which focuses on 4 pillars, being governance and standardisation. Some elements within that area we're reviewing Uniclass 2015. This is occurring across the water industry with WASA involvement. Today I'll give you an insight in terms of how we're best leveraging technology within Melbourne Water, and also the other pillar is ensuring that we're best developing our people's skills and knowledge and a big change management approach in that area. Melbourne Water, we're managing our assets in multiple different ways. One is across the network, where we're taking a lot of our linear assets and we're turning them into 3D assets within the virtual sense and overlaying a reality mesh. However, today I'm going to give you an insight in terms of our treatment plant digital twin. Our treatment plant digital twin integrates data from our time series data from OSI Pi, our document management system being OpenText, our asset information management system being Maximo, which absolutely is at the core of the management of a lot of our assets across our entire network, and that's all brought together by the 3D model. Some of the benefits which we see is we've got searchable and discoverable information. We can actually do a lot of effective asset planning without physically being at the asset, which is key now in the world of COVID. Our data source is trusted through a lot of the platforms which we've been utilising for quite some time. We've got a little confidence in. We're also getting deeper insights through the complete asset management lifecycle, not just that design construct, but how we're going to manage that asset for the next 80 years of its life. Now let's jump in and give you a demo of the digital twin. We're having a look through our treatment plant digital twin at the moment, and that's going to jump in and we'll have a look at one of the sludge pumps within. You can see we've got some detail surface within that digital twin, an example of some of the detail which we're pulling across from Maximo. However, if an individual wanted to see a full breadth of information that's relevant to that asset, we've got a live integration directly within. So you can actually review information, edit as accordingly as if you're in that actual software. Go down and have a look at the integration we've got within our document management system. Example of what we've got linked here is a PIN-ID drawing, which is key to actually how our assets integrate with one another. And this is one of those trusted sources of information to our asset manager and our operators within the business. However, this is just an example of a document which is linked within. As you can actually see down there, we've got many different documents which are linked. So we've got some standard operating procedures, we've got data sheets, we've got manufacturers' data reports. So there's a whole lot of information that can be linked within. But really the exciting stuff is the time series data. So an individual can jump in, open up the time series data and actually do some trend analysis on the current frequency, power and torque of that asset. So at the moment, we're doing some trend analysis, which is over a weekly basis. However, this data is real time. So you can either look at the historical data or see how that asset is operating the here and the now. Relevant trend analysis can perform if there's an item of concern, which may be raised by the asset manager or the operator looking at that asset. They can then have a look in terms of what work orders have been raised. Has there been anything of concern recently that might have been attended to? So we'll have a look now at one on primary pump 8. It's not working 100%. When was that work order created? When was it closed? How much time was spent upon that issue? However, what the really exciting part is if an individual's still got issues and that asset isn't operating as effectively as it should, you can go and create another work order. So this will be directed straight through into Maximo, straight through to the operational personnel or our contractors, so then that asset can be worked upon and we can actually rectify whatever issue that may be. Now let's have a look at how we're doing design reviews. We're utilising a platform called Revisto, which has got our 3D model loaded within. However, when we're doing that, we've actually opened this platform up to our design consultants, our asset managers, and also our operators. So all key stakeholders can have a complete line of sight over that design and perform that review in a virtual environment. Here, we've got an example where a mechanical issue or item of concern has been found in the design. You can see SA has raised some concerns, he's put some text in there, and then we've got traceability through to who's been involved in that item in terms of how it's been closed out. The exciting part is the project manager for that particular project can also view how many issues or concerns are open, what's been closed and what's in progress, who's actually raised those items, who's been involved in that project, so you can actually go back and talk to individuals within what type of issues we've got to resolve, whether it's electrical or it's process or instrumentation, whatever it may be, and actually do some trend analysis in terms of how we're going and closing off a lot of those items of concern. So these can be resolved in the design phase rather than the construction phase. Some of the long-term value we're looking to achieve in the asset management platform is improving asset handover, data quality to increase, so we can make informed decisions and data-driven decisions. And some of the examples you've seen today of integrating our systems and surfacing information is actually key for us. And also we want to increase brownfield certainty of digital data. Thank you.